Hello everyone, and welcome back to your favorite sports channel, Trivia Fever. You're here with your host master Priyadarshan Babu, and I'm here to share with you the answers of the questions that I had asked you yesterday, and also to ask you five interesting new questions. So I hope that you're ready, and even if you had some guesses for the answers of yesterday's question, well, now is the time to check whether you got it right or wrong. So here is question number one for yesterday. She is the first Indian to break into the top 10 in the PSA women's rankings. So all you had to do was tell me the name of this sportswoman. So the name of this Indian talented girl is Deepika Karthik. So PSA stands for Professional Squash Association. So she was the first Indian to break into the top 10. So a big thumbs up to her. Many congratulations. And that brings us to question number two for yesterday. Here it is. Who was the first Jammu and Kashmir cricketer who was picked in the Indian Premier League as well as the Indian national team? Well, we all would know his name, but maybe few of us may know the fact that he comes from Jammu and Kashmir. But for those of y'all who didn't know, well, no issues. We know another player from Jammu and Kashmir who has played in the IPL this year, and that was Abdul Samad, who played for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Well, he might be second on the list because the answer that we're looking for, the first person to do it, was Parvez Rasool. So that was the answer for the second question. Moving on to question number three for yesterday. Here it is. The Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal of Amravati, Maharashtra, demonstrated this for the first time in the Berlin Olympics in the year 1936. What particular sport was I talking about? Well, this is a sport where India, the national team, has been undefeated for a good 6 to 7 years. And I think you know which sport I'm talking about. This is the sport of Kabaddi. So that was the answer for the third question. Moving on to question number four. I had given you a list of names and I asked you to give me an overall connect. Well, I'll repeat the names again. The names were Sachin Tendulkar, Salman Khan, Ranbir Kapoor, John Abraham, Abhishek Bachchan, and Saurav Ganguly. So what is one thing that connects all of these great celebrities and known sports stars? So they all own a football team in the Indian Super League. Sachin Tendulkar owns the Kerala Blasters FC. Salman Khan owns the FC Pune City. Ranbir Kapoor owns Team Mumbai. John Abraham, he owns Northeast United FC. Abhishek Bachchan owns Team Chennai. And Saurav Ganguly obviously owns Atletico de Kolkata. So the ISL is what is the overall connect. And it's good to see that not only IPL but even tournaments like ISL are getting attention from such big stars, because Indian football should be at a certain level where it isn't right now, but hopefully step by step we are getting there. And that brings us to our last question for yesterday. So here it is. I had told you that you had to identify a sports person who also made his Bollywood debut in the 2014 movie Fugly. Well, I think this would have been the easier one of the lot. Many of you would have got the answer to this. The answer that we are looking for is Vijender Singh. And that sums up our 5 questions for yesterday. It's time to move on to the 5 questions for today. So here is question number 1. In the 2019 Delhi Half Marathon, she finished second. This year, she won it hands down. All you have to do is tell me the name of the 2020 Delhi Half Marathon woman winner. So that was question number 1. Moving on to question number 2 for today. Here it is. This particular gentleman who we are talking about was the founder of the Jindal Table Tennis Academy. He is Dadaji Kondev Award winner. He was the coach of the Indian table tennis team for almost a decade, from 1975 till 1984. Unfortunately, he passed away in November 2020. All you have to do is tell me the name of this coach. So that was question number 2. Moving on to question number 3. Here it is. East Bengal in 2001 won the National Football League under the captaincy of this particular player before he announced his retirement from professional football. So you need to identify this ex-star sportsperson and captain. So that was question number 3. Moving on to question number 4 for today. Here it is. So this particular person has won a gold medal in the 400 meters hurdles in the 1952 Summer Olympics with a time of 50.8 seconds, narrowly missing the world record of 50.6 seconds. So it was only a matter of a few milliseconds here and there. All you have to do is identify this former world champion. And that brings us to our last question for today. So listen carefully. Here it is. He is the only player in the history of field hockey to win 2 consecutive Player of the Tournament awards in the 1990 World Cup in Lahore and the 1994 World Cup in Sydney. He leads the list of most capped Pakistanis with 304 caps, a total of 304 games that is, in international field hockey. All you have to do is tell me the name of this star-studded hockey player. Well, that sums up our 5 questions for today. I hope I will be seeing your answers or at least your guesses for today's questions in the comments below. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And you don't need to follow anything. You don't need to read the paper or read up online about the world of sports because I will be covering everything for you. So instead of that, all of you can just watch my video. And that's all from me for now. I will be seeing you all tomorrow, obviously, with the answers of today's questions and 5 more interesting new questions. So do stay tuned in, wait for my video. Till then, please stay safe, take care, and a very, very, very good night.